Back with another video, this time something a bit different. I recently picked up a lot of paperwork, manuals, flyers, and all sorts of random things, paperwork, etc., that comes from operators. And this is going to be the flyer collection. So I'm going to start with some of the ones that I really like, as in my machines, and yeah, we'll just put each one on camera for a short amount of time so you can have a look at it. This one is Fast Track by MPS. I'm not going to spend too much time on each one. You can pause it if you really want to look, because there is a lot of them. Note Stepper, my recent one. Not all of them are double-sided. Crazy Climate. I have yet to play this, but I have this machine downstairs. Obviously, you'll notice these ones on top are the ones that are my machines. So you might recognise some of these. Palm press body for you. What's Up Doc? Global Games Scorpion 1 Club Rebuild. I actually have two of these in the room that I am filming in. If you stick around to the end of the video, I'll show you. This video might be long. Spectre. Now this one is obviously very similar to Shogun. I really want to find this machine now. And this one has to fold out a bit, but I'm not taking it out of the thing. This one, my friend Peter basically has the £4 version of this machine. So, really cool. I love this machine. My favourite looking fruit machine of all time. Spotlight. And this one has a little bit of a significance for me. This one may end up with my friend John Foreman, because he has this machine and it has childhood memories for him, so he actually has the BWB version. So I think I'll gift him that. He's a very nice guy. Look at these MPS rebuilds. Wow, they look so cool. Never seen any of them. There's nothing on the back of that one. Again, look at this one. Real mover. It looks like a Barcrest machine, but it's an MPS. Nothing on the back again. These are Video Fruit Services, VFS. Now, obviously, I like the VFS rebuilds for MP3 and System 80 because they've got some nice sound. So, it'd be very interesting to see what these would be like. Look at this one, Nudge Nudge. Bingo Hall game. Holy smoke. This one is basically Wildfire. Terminator. Hypernote. I had the opportunity to buy this machine once, but the artwork was a little too far gone for me. I'm kind of glad I didn't now, because I've filled up rather quickly. This one has a really nice fold out bit. This is a machine called Pound Rush. What's significant about this is I've seen this machine. I have the glasses for this machine, as in I bought this machine dismantled in a box. Glasses, reel deck, etc, etc. Pound Rush. Super High Low. Does look kind of cool. I don't know, not my favourite of these MPS Chase. My friend Tony has this machine. I kind of now want it a little bit because I have a Super Exchange which is rebuilt from Bank Chase. The JPM collection. These are not really my thing for MPS. They're very simple games. Note spinner. Jackpot bars. I guess it can come in multiple different colours, look. Interesting. Looks like a short, cut down Big Banker cab, doesn't it? In fact, that's definitely what it is. This one looks alright though. Cash Crash. Wouldn't mind to play that one. Less so on this one. Super Cash Run. There is nothing on the back of these yet. This one I think is a photocopy. I don't think this is actually an original flyer. All the others are original, but I don't think this one is. But still, we'll keep it. Silver Ghost. It's time for a change. Nudge Shuffle. Makes me realise that Big Banker must not have been very popular because there's about 1,000 conversions from Big Banker. What's this one? I don't even remember putting this one in here. Oh, I do. This one is called Hi Ho Silver. This one, I know somebody with the machine who might want this. And they can have it for free. I'll contact them actually. A guy named Ben Oldbury. Anyway, Bank Run. This is a cool machine. I like the look of this one. Although, I don't know. We'll see. Club Viscount. Lucky Arrows. This one I think is a photocopy as well, actually. Lucky Twos. And Plus Nudge. Five Liner. Lucky Arrows. Don't really need two of these in my collection, so I should probably take this out. We've already seen that one. Enough is enough, and it's time for a change. Cash Rolls and Super Vault. You see, I thought it was Cash Vault. But yeah, more conversion kits for Big Banker. I don't know if this is System 5 or if this is MPS. I'm going to guess System 5. Because it doesn't look like any MPS cab I know. Swapper Fruit. A JPM Super Kit. Snowball. You have a snowball's chance in hell probably of finding one of these as well. Doesn't look the most exciting game to me. Some of these do though. Look at this one. Big Box. Converts your money game, plus money, super track, cash track, money belt, and cash balls. I love cash balls. I have a cash balls in this room. Yeah. Big Box. Money bands. Not one for me. Oh, can you imagine that? What's cash track? Oh, I don't know cash track. Converts your cash track. Ooh, what's that? Can you imagine converting a bloody cash balls to one of these? For Christ's sake. Anyway, we need to speed up. This one looks very interesting. Money Trail. I mean, it's probably not, but it kind of looks interesting. What's Cash Reels? Cash Shifter. I guess that's like the 2p version of Super Shifter. Nudge double up. Conversion kit to fit 1988 base machines. Yeah, it's such a shame that so many of them got turned into these. I'm not a big fan of these. I am a big fan of this. Look at this one. Note exchange. On the back. This one actually does, I might quickly show you, fold out into the machine. That looks pretty damn cool, doesn't it? So yes, I believe this one's original. This is an original. Silver Ghost on MPS. Not my type of machine, but I know a lot of people like it. That's obviously a photocopy, but this side I think is original. Well, that one anyway. Note Stepper. Sorry, not Note Stepper. I have that machine. Super Stepper. There we go. Top the lot, all cash. So I guess a 2p top the lot. Cool. No, not 2p, because all 2 of a kind wins pay 20p. There we go. So these are some of the machines that my friend Tony has. So I put some of these into a pile. He might want them. Moneyline. That's a weird MPS, that weird MPU3 that is. Also 1988 for an MPU3. They were still converting MPU3s in 1988. Interesting. Another game my friend Tony has. Snap Happy. For fortune numbers, Razzle Dazzle, SAL. No idea. Loads of money. Don't know why I put this one specifically in a pocket. This is kind of cool. It's got like the front letter tells you all about the Monty Python thing, and then inside here is the flyer and some other information, I think. So kind of cool. There's quite a lot of these as well, so it's nice to have like a documented piece of history of this is what they used to do. So these are some of the machines my friend Steve has. Super Ghost. He has the System 80 version. Of course he does. System 80 King. He also has Copperwin. Another JPM Super Kit. This one is a very rare JPM Super Kit he also has. Big bucks. I actually have only played this once and the machine wasn't fully functional at the time, so I'm really looking forward to having another go on that next time I go to Steve's. Although Steve's got about 50 new machines, so I'm going to be spoilt for choice. Including this one. This is one of his new ones. And it's an Empire Treasure Trail. Pretty cool. Oh, that's Haunted House on the back. Nice. I didn't even notice that. That's really cool. He also has this machine. By the way, I'm not officially affiliated with Mr. P's. I know you might recognise the banner. I just thought this was a good background to film the videos on. My friend Steve has this machine and it came from Mr. P. And if you've ever played the Swap Shop in Bognor Regis, that was, I think, part of the trade. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be telling that public information, but still, I've done it now. Thrills and Spills, another one of Steve's machines. He likes both of these. What's interesting is I played Spotted Dick and Jigging in the Rigging a lot as a child, and to me, this is Spotted Dick, and that is Jigging in the Rigging. So it's kind of weird that Steve has these two later machines that stand out in his collection as being a bit later than the rest of his collection, and it happens to be the same machines I played but different themed versions. Quite cool, I think. Another one of Steve's machines that I've been trying to get out of his graveyard for a while. All in a day's work. In the office now. It was one I wanted for a while, but I've only got the space for 26 machines or so, so I can't have them all. Money Trapper. Oh, brilliant machine. Mancrade, probably the more known version, but I like the full fat. Another one in the graveyard that I want to see resurrected. If Steve resurrects this, he can have the flyer for free. Cash cards. Another PCP MPS that my good friend has. And they just keep coming. 1989 range Casino. Cash Attraction. One of his rare ones, Shake and Take, a bingo hall game. I'm going to save that one for last, I think. So we'll use this one next. Copper Pot, 2p version of Super Track that my friend Steve has. Always 8. We both kind of have one of these. Mine's at Steve's at the moment, or anyway, but not one I want to keep. So 5 Alive. I'm still saving that one for last. Right, Card Swap, one of Steve's new ones. I know he really does quite enjoy this machine. On the back, you've got a couple of others as well. Wouldn't mind to see some of these. Not so much these ones, but more. I would like to see this. Coin Shoot. Looks like a bit like a money trapper kind of thing. Looks pretty cool. Well, no, there's no money trapper because there's no trap in the coins, but it looks cool anyway. Oh, I'd like to have a play on it. One that Steve has, but unfortunately it has no sound and most likely never will have any sound. But, well, at least it'll have the flyer now, potentially. There we go, San Diego, Nottingham. Quite a few fruit machine companies around Nottingham, which is where I'm from. And then I think the star of the show, which is the Miracles flyer. Now, what made me really excited is we found out some key information that we didn't know. Versions available. Well, that's kind of wrong because Steve's version is 2p £2, and there clearly is 2p £2 versions. But there also is 10p per play versions. Oh, I would love to find a 10p version of Miracles. That's now kind of like a holy grail machine to find. I want the 10p Miracles. So yes, those are some of my, what I consider better ones. And the ones that have significance for varying people I know or whatever. So we're done with that. But now comes the kind of the big bit. We've got loads. So I'm going to try and go even faster on these ones. Oh, because there is a gigantic box. They're not. They are in brand order, but they're not in any particular order of age. So, yeah. So we've got Demon Streak, Seeing Red This Summer with. Oh, we don't need 2 of those. Oh, but it's a slightly different ad. Demon Streak again. We've got Big Shot by Red Gaming. Top Geezer, that's one that I'm sure many of us know. There we go, the Red Gaming. Well, that's magic. What's that machine then? Well, that's magic. It told us on the other side, didn't it? Quake. Now you see, I don't know most of these, but it's still nice to have some flyers, isn't it? Nitro, I've seen this one a few times. It seems to pop up on Marketplace a lot. I'm guessing it was a fairly popular machine or something. We got okay, another. Oh, this one's just more of a generic bit of everything ad for red gaming. Genie. There you go. Snail Blazer. Yeah. Another one of those red gaming things. Crazy Cobra. DNA. I've seen this machine before. It looks kind of cool. Yep. And then another big shot one. We don't need two of those. That's going to go in my trade pile. Although, having said that, I think majority of these will be for sale / trade. I can't keep everything. The ones that you've seen in the first bit, probably not those ones. Well, almost certainly not those ones. But the ones pretty much now onwards, they most likely will be for sale / trade. Right, so that was, whoever that was, Red Gaming. We've now got a little bit of Vivid. Pie Factory. We all know that one, I'm pretty sure. It's a common one. Hilo Karate. It's a real belter, apparently. Again, if you want to read these in detail, pause the video. The video will be an hour long already, so in the interest of keeping it somewhat concise, you know, you get the score. The Golden Nile. There we go. Not one for car wash, which is my only Vivid machine, and not it's not a keeper, let's put it that way. Right, looks like we have got a lot of the modern ones to start with. Let me get these all out on top. So we've got a bit of QPS coming next. No idea if anybody's even going to be interested in this video, but I'm doing it anyway. Crown Jewels, there you go. I'm sure at least some of you have played that one. Club Suits You, Sir. Nothing on the back. Quasi Modo. It's a attractive looking machine. Jailbreak. Not one I know. Monster Money. Now, I got asked for this machine or something similar to this. They said, oh, if you ever see one of these, I want it. Weird. Doesn't look particularly exciting to me. Pink Panther Club and Club Gladiator. Well, there you go. That was a little look at some of the QPS. Next, we've got something a little more exciting, in my opinion. But we're still not up to the top end stuff yet. But we've got Empire Money Spinner. Now, I know that's in a few arcades. I believe it's in Bogner and a few others, maybe. TikTok Cash. Empire Pinball. Sorry, I'm trying to keep them so you can see the whole flyer. There you go. Crazy Capers. Some of these Empire ones are double-sided. You have to... High Spirits. Now, I do remember playing this one a fair bit. This was a common machine, I think, back in the day. $6.95 was that the cost? $4.95 for the kit. Interesting. You can stick it on any of these big bad boys. Adders and Ladders, Hyper Viper, etc. Ghost Train. Yep, there we go. Again, not double-sided, so we ain't going to worry. Gambler. And Hot Cash. There you go. So that was a bit of Empire. We've got another modern one next, unfortunately. I prefer the older ones myself. This one is G Squared. I don't even think I ever took this one out of the thing, 'cause it's not what I know. So you've got High Voltage. You've got Kung Fu Pounder. You've got Willy Wonka. Bloody hell. Oh, I'm skipping one here. I can't skip the legendary Return of the Count. I know you G Squared fans will have me. Bank Job, lots of loot, loads of loot. I can't read when I don't care. New York. Look at these excellent themed machines. Why are these not in everybody's collection? Mutant Ninja Gerbils. Oh, that sounds like an all-time classic, doesn't it? Alright, well that's enough of the G-squared nonsense. I'll put those back in that folder thing there, so that they don't get damaged. For if anybody potentially wants these. Most certainly up for trade, these ones. I'm not a G-squared guy. What I am is a Tekken 3 guy, and this was randomly included in Richie Cole's paperwork. I don't know what this would have come off, but it's pretty cool. I'm quite happy with that. Oh, actually, let's go on a random tangent, and we're going to go have a look at some Dutch machines here. But these are Dutch JPMs, and they look very, very interesting in my opinion. So there's your cover letter. We don't know about that, but look at some of these. These look like proper machines. They don't look like Dutch machines. That looks cool. I'd play that. Potluck. Unfortunately, we don't read Dutch, despite the fact I go there very often. Real Magic. Now, this machine exists as a clubber in England, as in the name Real Magic. MPS clubber, but this is look at these buttons up there, so weird. Yeah, but there you go, that's Real Magic, the Dutch Real Magic. Golden Game, go for gold, but in the Netherlands, Holland, and you've got to go through Jack Van Ham, otherwise you ain't getting shit. Power Spin. Look at that. That looks like a game that some people would like in this country as well. It's not my type, but yeah. Soms we bazen wie ons werf nog. Or something like that. This one's called Real Play. Look at that. Look at the cab. Oh. There's some cool Dutch machines out there, you know. There really is. Nothing beats Fruitman. Fruitman is the Dutch machine. If I was having a Dutch machine, I'd have Fruitman. Super Real. Looks pretty cool, doesn't it? Think of how many of these machines, none of us probably have ever played any of these. Full House. 1982. Look at that. It's going to be running on System 80 most likely. Well, it is in 1982. No two ways around it. I wonder how many of those exist. Lucky Deal, JPM's best sellers. 1981. Gonna have to be System 80 again then, isn't it? I would not expect there'd be many of those left. Bonus Bank. Oh, look at that. I love that cab. I mean, obviously it's a switchback cab. I love it. It's my favourite of the MPS cabs. Bonus Bank, eh? Look at this, Lighter Line. There you go, in Tilburg. Now I know which region of the Netherlands he's in. I've been there. They have legal cannabis in Tilburg because, contrary to popular belief, cannabis is not legal in the Netherlands. Tolerated. So there you go. There's a little look at some of the Dutch JPM machines I've got. Again, we've got to say shout out to, if you are enjoying this video, shout out to Richard Cole. I'm sure, Richie 100, I'm sure some of you guys know who that is. I convinced him to part with all this for some pennies. Well, more than pennies, pounds, but yeah. Per item, I think it's a pretty low cost point. Trailblazer, these are Impulse. And Full Moon Fever. Not very many Impulse ones, unfortunately. Or fortunately, depends on how you look at it. Alright, the video's already 30 minutes long, and we have got a long, long way to go. This may have to be a two-parter, I think, because this is just not going to be viable. Right, VFS next. I've taken a lot of the VFS ones out because they were all nice MPS rebuilds. I mean, this is MPS, but it doesn't interest me as much. Oxo wins, yeah, not for me. This one a little bit more. Coin It. Razzle Dazzle, Fortune Numbers, Striker Light. So that SAL is Striker Light. Striker Light. So Snap Happy could have been Striker Light. There you go. I know this one has been uploaded in the past because I've seen my friend Steve post this picture a few times. Dice 5 and Solitaire. And look at this one. Barcrest Lucky Strike and Royal Exchange Club can be converted into a cash pot. What's it called? Yeah, cash pot. That is the name. Alright. That's all the VFS ones. No Wheel of Fortune or anything exciting like that. Right, we're on to a bit of a bigger one this time. We're on to BWB Commodities. Well, that's blank, so we ain't got to worry about that. Right. Quick Step and High Note. Sorry, I need to get these so that they are in the camera. There you go. Quick Step and High Note. And Money Matrix. Oh, that one needs putting aside because that is another one for my friend Steve. I didn't see the back of that. There you go. Money Matrix, he has that machine. He had this machine and he got rid of it. I would say that this is probably one of the very worst machines I've ever played. Really, really, really unappealing. The sound, every fucking game is horrible. Ugh. Hated that machine. Hated it. High-low nudger. I can still hear it now as well. Fucking hell, it's horrible. So that, I didn't feel like we didn't give this one enough justice. High-low nudger. There you go. BWB Commodities. I'm not sure if they changed their name to something other than BWB Commodities. Rocky Horror Picture Show. I've heard this has some good sounds. I've never actually played it and I'd like to. A Star is Born, Hollywood. It's one of those type of machines. It's no Shogun, that's for sure. Look at this, XR1. It's a white video game quiz machine, I don't know. Tic-tac-toe with your pull arm. I don't know what this was converting, but there you go. How about Diamond Dealer? If you want to have a go on some card games, there you go. Joker's Wild. We've got another Always 8 flyer. Fanfare. I have taken all the duplicates out, or at least tried to. There is a big box of duplicates as well. Chase the Lady. I've seen one of those for sale. Nudge Fever. Now, I know Steve did have this machine. I think he sold it, and it's since no longer alive. Joker's Wild, the machine that is, obviously. Trailblazer. Now, this one looks pretty damn cool, doesn't it? I mean, I can't imagine it's going to be the greatest game, but it looks cool. Just Fruits. I'm not sure if this one is what inspired Always 8, maybe. Looks it. Quick Step. Speculator. Now that one looks kind of cool. Barcrest MP4 Rebuild. Firecracker. The BWB version. So that's to go on Ace machines. Cash Attack, Go for Gold, Ace, Gold Fever. Well, there you go. Super Soccer. Sky Sports. Andy Gray there on the front. Top Dog. I think we're getting a bit more modern now, aren't we? That's like the big cheat. Oh no, it's not. What am I thinking of then? The Streak. That's not one for me. I don't know any of these ones. Oh, I see. You actually streaking. Cosmic Casino. Oh, look at this. It looks kind of weird. MBU5, is it? Oh, there's two of them, look. This one's different. Cosmic Casinos. Okay, that's not not too uninteresting. A folder that's not got the flyers in anymore. This one has some flyers in it. That's not BWB, that's Barcrest. You can clearly see it says Barcrest. Winner takes all. I know obviously BWB did rebuild this as well. Maybe the BWB's in the back. No, Barcrest again. Many markets, one leader. There we go. Viva Las Vegas, etc. The famous 5. Andy's Great Escape. The Road Hot Rod. The Viz, or Viz, however you want to say it. Bingo Bell. Oh, sorry, I'm making it so you can't see them. Showcase. I do need to start going faster because this video is going to be extremely long. Empty folder, empty folder, empty folder. That was a quick look at the BWB. I think what we'll do is we'll sort of cut this video off at an hour. And we'll have it a part 1, part 2 type jobby. This is just a random one that I actually got from my mate Tony's house. Homer's Meltdown. It's a bit crinkled, but we'll take it. Crystal. So, cash run, duty free. I'm guessing that's a very strange looking machine. There's another one, £1,295. It can be yours. Brand new. Gold Rush. There you go. That's like is that a club? There it is. 250 jackpot. And the 4 reels gave it away. There you go. I wonder how many of those are around. Bonus run. Not my style of machine. MPS. Looks kind of cool, but not my style. I'm going to guess this is probably fairly late. It's only got a £4 jackpot. So that would suggest maybe 89, not... Anyway. Bags of cash. Doesn't look JPM. Is that System 5 conversion? Don't know. There you go, bags of cash. Rags to riches. Now, it's not the project coin machine that people might know. This is what looks like, again, maybe System 5. Club rebuild. Interesting. Let's have a look at the back in case you're curious. There you go. Club 7. Well, it's not 777, it says Club 7. My Crystal. There you go. Money Go Round. Now, this is another clubber in the MPS cab for a switchback. No, it's not. It's in the MPS club cab, isn't it? Like Full House and so on. Ah, there you go. Wonder what year that would be. We've got High Flyer. We have Crazy Bars. Not one for me. Nothing on the back. The Exchange. This one looks a lot more like me. The Exchange. It basically looks like a switchback type style game. Would like to see that one. Crystal's Thriller. High-Low Climber, another MPS club in the MPS club cab. Club Twister, a bit more modern by the looks of things. £1,295 apparently. Spoilt for Choice. Again, I don't know if that's System 5 or not. I'm going to say it is. 1, 2, 3. That looks like MPS. Nothing on the back. The Puzzler. Latest AWP from Crystal. Looks like a not system, whatever it's called. I know which one I mean, I just can't think of the name. Big Night Out. Oh. One of the most popular machines is back, and it's Real Bingo. Now, did you know that Real Bingo was made in the Vogue cab? I didn't. From Crystal, apparently. There you go. I have heard that this is a really popular machine. I don't know. It doesn't, even though I like my MPS, it doesn't really appeal to me, that one. Whatever that is. Club Bullion. Ooh, that looks alright, doesn't it? Ooh, looks like there's a lot going on there. Sorry, I'm not. Treasure this. Buccaneer. Right, well, there you go. That was a quick look at some of the Crystal ones. We haven't got onto the heavy hitters, your bar crash, your JPMs, your all that yet. Right, MDM, Sub Electro. Oh. Okay, MDM. Let's try and bang through these rather quickly. Update your Belfruit AWP. Update your JPM Monte Carlo. Baker's had one of those in his showroom for about 3 years. Continuous nudger. I prefer machines to get blade myself. Nudge gems. Safe cracker. Use a double side note. Update your Belfruit 4-wheelers to become clubbers. Jackpot Jokers. That looks like a rebuild for Superfruit. Ooh, look at this nice picture. Oh, we've got a lot of nice pictures here, look. Go for gold. Well, they just took flat photos. The Big Cash Machine. Not just Cash Machine, this one's the Big Cash Machine. Looks quite similar to the one that I've just got, but like the AWP version of it. Anyway, there you go. Star Shot. I've seen one of these. Somebody's trying to sell one of these in Yarmouth. I always think it's MPS, but it's not. It's MP4. We have Double Trail. 5-penny nudger. Yeah, tuppenny nudger is done. Get with the times. 5-penny nudger. Star Trekking. I know some of you know that machine, I'm sure. Colossus. You see that one fairly often. As do you see the Big Apple. And this is not the smash and grab I want. I want the proper one. And I really do. There you go. That was a quick look at MDM Leisure. Done. Sub Electro next. I don't think there's many of these. Let's have a look. We've got the Las Vegas Casino range. Look at that. Loads of the same machine basically. There you go. Not for me, those ones. Sorry, I can't get excited about them. Bingo line. Yeah. Rainbow Gambler. I've seen one of these for sale for about 17 years. There's the back in case you want to see it. Unfortunately, not one for Shades, which is a sub-electro game that I know. Gold Rush. But there you are. There's your System 85. Belfruit rebuild. Super Nudge Gambler. And I think this one's on oh no, it's actually on MPU 85. I thought that was MPS. Nudge Gambler Classic. Stop it. Classic. Looks and plays like the original. I don't know the original for that one. So this is 10 up and 20 up, I'm guessing. We've got Golden Gambler. Doesn't look like one for me. Take 5. Again, not one for me. Stars and Bars. Yeah, whatever. Crisscross Winner. Not for me. Pot of Gold. More Stars and Bars. It's not. Again, sorry, I can't get too excited about these ones. These are not my style of machines. A bit too simple for me. A lot of different versions of Rainbow Gambler, isn't there? You can put it in any cab you want. There you go. That was a very quick look at some sub-electro flyers. Okay, we're getting on to a little bit more mainstream with the next one, because we're going to do Ace Coin. I'm 46 minutes in and I'm nowhere near halfway through, so it's going to be split into 2 videos without a doubt. Now there's a couple of really nice ones in here I would love. One called Monster something, it looks sick. You'll see. Let me get there. Money Mountain. We've got Pound Puzzle. Sorry, let me line these up so that you can see them. There you go. We've got Play It Again. Ace Sets the Pace. Seven's Wild. Yeah, are they wild then? Deceiving name if they're not. We've got whatever this is, Touch of Genius. I don't know what that is. Tip Top. Looks kind of cool, doesn't it? New Tip Top. Bank of Britain. I'd promised to pay the bearer on demand more money, many pounds. And you're going to get that with your banknote. Cool. Stopwatch. Oh, that's a fold out. There you go. That's stopwatch in case you wanted to see. Which if you're still watching this video, you probably do. Skittler. Looks a cool game actually, that one. This is another fold out one, this one. It's Driving School or something like that. I can't remember. Play Day, that's it. It's actually looks like there's a lot going on, to be honest. But most likely quite a simple machine. Interesting. Go For It. Not one for me. Now this is one for me. This one looks very, very cool. Pound Around. I wouldn't mind this machine if anybody's got one. But I tell you which machine I'd like even more, and it's the one we're about to see next. Look at this machine. Now this looks like a machine for me. 1984 Monster Money. It looks pretty fucking cool. Look at the trail. Sorry for all the swearing. I know some of you probably don't like that. Yeah. Anyway, there you go. Monster Money. Not double-sided. I'd like to see that. Looks really cool. Nifty Nines. Kind of looks like a super match black box. Anyway, there you go. Many pounds for your super note. Super notes. Cash Step. I'm getting a bit more modern by the looks of things. Fun, fun, fun at Holiday Club. We've got Potluck. I'm guessing this is a little bit of an older one. Announcing Potluck, a 2p conversion from Ace. Convert your Ace Maxima or Warlord. So, yeah, it is fairly old then. A Fistful of Money. Looks kind of cool. New 20p stake. And yet it only goes up to £2. Interesting. Go Pound Go. Oh, look at this one. Chicken Run. In the Ace Fresh Roost test, the chicken came out supreme. Kung Fu. The Ace coin one. It's kicking. There you go. That's a little bit of the Ace coin. Or not a little bit. That's the Ace coin ones. Alright. I think we'll do Global next. We've got Global, we've got PCP, and what's left in this box? Mega. Right, if we do those three then, right. Okay, we've got three left to do on this video, and we're going to do Global games, that is. Cash Crazy. Global, I'm not sure, I think that's Squawk 1, that looks things. Grid Runner. That looks like that's Stealth. Stealth deck. Digger's Delight. That looks MP4. I have no idea. Oh no, Mega, isn't it? Trick or Treat. I fucked up by not buying that machine for 100 quid once. I thought, that doesn't look very good. It's apparently worth a little bit more than 100 quid. Right, money makes the world go round, so does greed. Global Greed Club. Club Greed. Never seen it. The Blackjack Club. I have seen this one before on Marketplace once. The Blackjack Club. Super Blackjack. Tales of the Unexpected. An AWP. Driving School. Screwing Around. There you go. It's Your Call. I should have bought that once as well. It was 50 quid and it was working. King of Swingers. Pick of the Bunch. Wacky Weekend. Makes you realise how many clubbers Global did. They really did a few, didn't they? Up your rigging. Heave ho. Club version of course, Jigging in the Rigging. Heartbreak Hotel. I think this is a club version of Banging Away. Carry On Clubbing. I almost bought this when I was desperate for What's Up Doc, but I ended up with the one I really wanted. Fields of Gold. Checkered Flag. Pontoon Club. Club Dynamite. Classic Cash. And Global General. There you go. Thrills and Spills and Monkey Business. So that was Global Games. Right, we've got two left to do. We're going to do Maygay and we're going to do PCP. Let's start with Maygay. Do I have your attention? I've got her attention. you go. Look, she's left there sitting and drinking on her own. The lads are on the fruity. When they said dark, tall and handsome and financially sound, I know I'd find the perfect match. Trivial Pursuit. There you go. So have a look at the product portfolio. So we have Club Cluedo. Maygay done it. That's who done it. We have World Cup. Club Collection. High top, mid tech, low tech. New. What's this? Creating the Future. It's a little Maygay book. That's Life. Maygay. Gold and Silver. Another World Cup. We don't need two of those. Oh, this is kind of cool. Look. Diamonds Are Forever. And it opens up like that. Pretty cool. Red Arrow. More my era of Maygay. Cop the Lot. Looks pretty damn cool. Breakthrough. An interesting grid going on over here. I'm not sure what that's all about. Square Deal. Step Up. Super Free Play. Lucky Dip. Top Break. Who Would You Trust? Cluedo's Super Sleuth. Cash Pack. Looks so Barcrest. That machine just screams Barcrest. It's like Cash Zone. It's like Barcrest. It's weird. Flashline. Oh, it's like a spotlight searchlight type thing, isn't it? Interesting. It's a Knockout. Total Recall, some Trivial Pursuit type thing. Full Force. Can you feel it? John Francome's Winning Enclosure. Super Clue. Aladdin's Cave. Stardust Club. Balloon Bars. Whatever Balloon Bars is. King Kaching. I think that's some modern crap that's still around. And there we go. Duff Beer Guide. That's one that we all pretty much know, I'm pretty sure. Another Maygay one. I didn't do very good at separating the duplicates out of these, did I? Strike It Rich. X Marks the Spot. Each Way Gambler. With some shit. Lottery Millionaire. Hot Pots. And there you go, that was Maygay. So we're going to end now with one more, and we're going to do PCP. Micro Products, or something like that. Can't remember the exact name. So yes, if you're still watching and if you want any of these, contact me. You can find me on Facebook. Yeah. Right, there you go. That's Maygay. Where's the Maygay thing done? Maygay. In fact, we're going to end it there because I've just got a phone call and it's an hour long. We'll do PCP on the next one. Alright, hope you enjoyed that. As I promised, there is the 2 What's Up docs. I was not lying to you. And there's Jiggling the Rigging behind it. Anyway, I shall see you next time with more flyers. Right, bye.